Hello Wildcats and welcome to the Orangeline. I'm Jessie Manthai.
And I'm Nick Williams.
And we'll be your hosts for this week's show.
Thanks, Jesse. Up next, we have a piece on the Walnut Valley Festival by Alex Skov.
Held on the third weekend of September in the fairgrounds of Winfield, Kansas, the Walnut Valley Festival is an international event commonly known as bluegrass and spotlighting the music of its namesake. In the past, the festival's 4 official stages have played host to such acts as Australia's Tommy Emmanuel and Ireland's David Manally Band. The main stages are supplemented by music from unofficial stages maintained by festival goers and campers, who usually set up camps and RVs in nearby Pecan Grove. However, the Walnut River broke its banks this year, and floodwaters crested just days before events were scheduled to start, forcing most campers to find a haven to the north at Winfield City Lake.
We've been camped here since Wednesday. Yeah, that was a fun trip though, because we had a tent in Pecan Grove like last week, and then got flooded out.
Though music is the basis of the Walnut Valley Festival, the experience is not complete without a walk through the fairgrounds. Of the thousands who attend bluegrass annually, hundreds find commonality in camping.
It's like a giant family of crazies, and we all just manage to find the same place once a year.
A variety of custom-made crafts and foods are available at bluegrass as well, though this year's flooding may have had an adverse effect on the vendors' profits, as well as the entry revenue for the festival itself.
I have a feeling that it's going to be bad for the official people who are in charge of this festival. They're going to be out a lot of money, but it might help them realize how important, this part of it is to the festival.
This is Alex Skov, KNBU-TV.
Thanks for that, Alex. Up next, we're going to take a look at our upcoming theater production. Rena Murphy has more.
Rice Auditorium has been busy for the past month as students have been preparing for the fall play. This year's fall play is The Complete History of America Abridged. I got the chance to sit down and talk with director Tom Hyman.
It is The Complete History of America Abridged. It's full of lots of facts about American history that we then take and twist. The hardest part about this show is that I've gone home every night tired from laughing so hard at what's happened on stage. The cast has been great. The crew, we have over 75 light cues in the show, 50-odd sound cues in the show. We're using slides and projections. So as technical director for the show, I've been real busy too. But it's all very tongue-in-cheek and lots of fun. So yeah, the slides will get a few laughs. The sound's got a couple of good laughs in it.
The stage crew has been putting together the last pieces for the fall play. I got to talk to Jason Shipley and learn more about the props involved in the show.
I'm actually the props master for the show, and so basically anything that they use during the play that isn't actually physically part of the set, it's my job to get that. Probably some of the funnest stuff, or most fun stuff to get, would have to be like, I've had to get several water guns. I had to make a dismembered leg. Just all sorts of just random stuff. Anybody who kind of likes loud noises or that aspect will really like the show. It actually is kind of set up like an improv, but it's really not. I mean, it's obviously completely rehearsed, and everything they do, they've been practicing on, but it's a very just kind of like very big comedy. It's definitely not serious. It's just kind of a lot of slapstick kind of humor and stuff. So if you like a comedy, then you would really like it.
One of the actors in the show, Aaron Schoper, sat down with me and explained his characters.
I play many parts in The Complete History of America Abridged. I play myself as a narrative character, and then I go to Minutemen, and Betsy Ross, the designer of the American flag. I, at one point, do a fun little rap. It's kind of my character. It's Red Hot Chili Peppers-ish. And in the second act, I play Ricky Ricardo, George W. Bush, and a guy in a radio station, just kind of a narrator guy. That's pretty much all my characters. There's some odds and ends that are around. So, my favorite part of the whole process would probably have to be just a lot of the improv stuff that we have to do to kind of warm up, especially for me and my George Bush character. I have to make up a lot of the stuff off the top of my head, and also using a lot of our ideas in the show. A lot of what you see in the show is Tom Hyman's doing, but there are bits and pieces where we decided to throw in our own stuff. So when you go see the show, be sure to look for that.
The Complete History of America Abridged will be performed in Rice Auditorium from October 2nd to the 4th at 7:30 and also on October 5th at 2 p.m. Rena Murphy reporting for KNBU-TV.
Thanks for that, Rena. Up next, we have our Meet the Freshman segment. Here's the first freshman of this show.
Hi, my name is Tiffany Brown. I'm from Topeka, Kansas. I'm a freshman and I'm involved in cheer and acting here. And my major is pre-med. And my favorite thing about Baker so far is how nice and friendly everybody here is.
Stay tuned and we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Welcome back to Orangeline. We're going to go straight into the staff spotlight of the week, Brett Bruner.
This is Brett Bruner's first year at Baker University. So how does an Emporia State graduate end up at this campus?
I went to undergrad at Emporia State University, just finished up graduate school at the University of Central Missouri, so just on the other side of Kansas City. When I started my job search process, I was really open to going anywhere. I really wanted to find a job where I could work in student activities, Greek life, really whatever found the fit. And came to Baker as my fourth on-campus interview, left knowing that this is exactly where I wanted to be.
Even though he is a Baker, Brett still keeps in close contact with his friends from college.
Definitely. I think now that I'm back closer to on this side of the state in Kansas, I'm definitely having this opportunity to reconnect with college friends that I made who are living around the area, who are working in the same field that I'm working with. So it's been a great experience to connect with them, as well as my friends from grad school. I think I now know basically wherever I go throughout the country, I have a friend that I can always, stay on someone's couch or meet up at a conference or anything like that. So I definitely agree. I think the friends that you make in college and grad school are very good friends that you'll have for the rest of your life.
Brett also wants to see Greek life change for the better and has his own ideas on where it should go.
My vision for Greek life is definitely being a very well-rounded fraternity sorority community. After recruitment, being able to develop a well-rounded set of programs and initiatives to keep our members involved. I think retention is key in anything that you look at, whether it be in the campus as a whole or specific student organizations. And so what can we do throughout the year to make sure that our students are feeling that their investment in joining a fraternity or sorority is they're getting something out of it.
Brett's favorite thing about Baker is something you might not expect.
I think my favorite thing about Baker is definitely the pride that all the students have in being here at Baker. With several of our students being student athletes, everybody takes a great pride, whether it be the first football game that I went to this past weekend and you saw all the students out there and excited for it. I think that pride that all the students have in being a Baker Wildcat definitely shines through and makes me glad to be here.
Now, the greatest thing about Brett Bruner is that his door is always open, which means students can come in there and talk about anything they want. It doesn't have to just be about health education or Greek life. And that's one of the best things you can find in a Greek life coordinator. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this week's Faculty Spotlight. Reporting for KNBU-TV, I'm Zack Rockey.